Most investors evaluate new construction deals by asking one question: is this a good deal? And that's the wrong question, because plenty of deals are good deals on paper, just not for the person doing them. And if you don't understand why that happens, you'll end up stuck in a deal that technically works while your capital, timeline, and stress level say otherwise. Let me show you what this looks like in practice. This is the Hiram project. This lot gave us two real options, either 2 lots or 4 lots. You might think that 4 lots would be the obvious choice, more units, more profit, and yeah, the numbers work, the demand's there, but that's where most people get trapped. They assume if it makes more money, it's a better deal. But that decision quietly changes everything else. Here are the constraints that mattered. No matter what we did, we had to tie into the sewer because we were within the county's sewer distance requirement. So septic wasn't an option whether it was 2 houses or 4. We already had the access point and the easement in place, so the question wasn't utilities. The question was what happens after 2 lots. In this county, the moment you go past 2 lots, the project stops being treated like a small infill play and starts getting treated like a full-blown development. The same rules apply whether or not you're doing 3 units or 30 units. They're going to want to see stormwater and detention, curb and gutter. It's going to have a way longer entitlement process, a lot more engineering, more reviews, and more waiting. Same dirt, completely different process. And this isn't where deals blow up, this is where they stall. Because nothing is technically wrong, the deal still works, the numbers still pencil, but the timeline is quietly stretching. 8 to 12 months turns into 12 to 24 months. Capital stays tied up longer, flexibility disappears, and that's the part that most people underestimate. For us, the real cost going from 2 lots to 4 lots, it wasn't money, it was time. If 4 lots meant donating a year of time and capital to approvals and entitlements, that changes the entire equation. Our model right now is speed and volume, not sitting on land for a year trying to squeeze out 1 extra lot. So the decision wasn't how many units can we get, it was how do we keep capital moving cleanly, predictably, and on our terms. That's why we landed on 2 lots, straight split up the middle, no development threshold triggered, no detention pond, no curb and gutter, no extended replat process, same property, but a deal that fits how we're actually operating. That's the Hiram project. Most first-time builders don't realize this. A deal can be profitable, logical, and well underwritten and still be the wrong deal for them. Because deals don't exist in isolation. They interact with your capital, your timeline, your risk tolerance, your experience level, your personal pressure threshold. Those things decide outcomes. So the question isn't, is this a good deal? The question is, what makes a deal work for me? That question changes how you evaluate lots, how you structure projects, which risks are acceptable, and which deals you can walk away from, even when the numbers work. If you're thinking about new construction, this is the part most people skip. Before you ask, how much money can I make? Before you ask, how many units can I build? You need to understand what kind of deal actually fits you, your capital, your timeline, and your risk tolerance. I put together a free guide that walks through exactly what investors need to understand before they deploy capital into new construction. It'll help you think through deals the right way before you end up locked into one that doesn't fit. That link will be in the description, and in the next video, I'll show you what winning in new construction actually looks like and why it doesn't feel chaotic when you approach it the right way.